Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Damayanti and today we are going to discuss about the characteristics of physical, cognitive, social, emotional and moral development in childhood and early adolescence. There are 5 domains of development: physical development, cognitive development, social development, emotional development and moral development. So let's start our first discussion about physical development. Physical development is the process of bodily change, that is growth in height, length, mass, weight of an individual, etc. So it is a rapid growth in height, weight and body proportion, development of gross and fine motor skills, improved muscle coordination and control, onset of puberty in early adolescence, development of primary and secondary sexual characteristics. So, gross development is, for example, a baby initially hold a pen first, then eventually start writing. So, gross development is the large muscles development and fine is the small muscles development. Next, what is primary and secondary sexual characteristics? Primary sexual characteristics are like organ development, like testes in boys, ovary in girls, uterus, penis, scrotum, etc. And secondary characters, for example, underarms hair, pubic hair, voice depth in boys, breast development in girls, etc. Next is cognitive development. Cognitive development is the ability to think, which involves imagination, reasoning, decision making, problem solving, acquiring knowledge and exploring or discovering. So here the cognitive development characteristics are growth of memory and imagination in childhood, development of logical and abstract thinking, problem solving and decision making ability, creativity and curiosity increases in child, ability to think systematically in adolescence. Now let's discuss social development. Social development involves human well-being, building social relationship and creating inclusion. Some characteristics of social development which include formation of peer relationship, learning cooperation, sharing and communication, development of social skills and norms. Social skills, for example, sharing with peers, coordination, cooperation, listening, respecting personal space, following direction, making eye contact, good behavior to others are some of the basic uh, things and skills for social development. Interest in group activities, development of identity and independence. Now next discuss emotional development. Emotional development is a lifelong process of learning to understand, express, recognize and regulate emotions. Key factors of emotions are building emotional awareness, empathy, managing and controlling emotional feelings, self-regulation of emotion, understand and recognize your own feelings and others. Emotional feelings, some characteristics are understanding and expression of emotions, development of self-regulation, emotional changes, that is happiness, anger, fear, etc. Empathy and emotional awareness, Emotions are temporary and vary among individuals. Now we have moral development. Moral development is a gradual process in which individuals learn to distinguish right from wrong, develop ethical reasoning, social attitude and behavior. Key points of moral developments are righteousness, good behavior, sense of responsibilities, ethical reasoning, distinguish right and wrong, obey social order and principles, develop of honesty, loyalty, respect, consciousness, and empathy. Some characteristics of moral development are understanding right and wrong, develop of ethical reasoning, sense of responsibility, respect, honest, and empathy, following social rules and values. And last but not the least, we have the famous Lawrence Kohlberg moral development, which I have discussed in the previous video. Do visit that video for the detailed explanation of this moral development. And thank you. If you like this video, do like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.